Good morning. This is Jess from Jess Bear Chats, and this is your community garden update. So what you're looking at right now is the multiplying of many strawberry plants. We started off with 3, and they liked it so much here they started making little baby strawberry plants. So now we're up to 7. They're doing pretty well. As you can see, it wants to even make some more. So we're trying to keep them from propagating too much, so they spend a little more energy making strawberries. So we'll see if that happens. Yes, and we just walked by the pallet pile. Our neighbor Rashim is working on building some benches with those. So over here we have a couple of plants. This is our little pepper box, basically. Long story, but shortened, is that someone didn't really know how to start planting, and they just put a whole bunch of plants into one planter, and this is the result. We're not sure if they're gonna start making peppers or not. It is kind of a difficult, I've never seen so many pepper plants in one pot together, so we'll see what happens. Over here is the Grapevine, which seems to be doing okay. It's turning a little bit yellow. We're not quite sure what's going on. I need to do some research. Oh, we also have our little carrot pot. They don't seem to be liking it here as much. So, also, or the local wildlife seems to really enjoy them. All right, so, oh, and this is a star jasmine plant that our old apartment manager put in, and they're all along the gate, and I think the idea is that they'll eventually cover the gate, so we'll have a little more privacy. All right, so this behemoth, that is our spaghetti squash. As you can see, it is taking itself for a walk, and we're quite excited. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an absolute beast. We're never going to have a lack of spaghetti squash. So up here we still have a couple of garlic that are actually seem to be doing okay, seem to be thriving. We also have a butternut squash over here that got replanted from another planter because we planted too many squash plants together. So, and yeah, so based on the spaghetti squash, we're like, oh, okay, they're going to need a lot more space. So, all right, so up here we have our tomato plants, which are going like gangbusters. We also have a zucchini and a cucumber plant up there with them. They seem to be doing really well. All of these were transplants, so we didn't plant them from seed. They were given to us. Hashtag thanks Rashim, thanks Megan. And I'm very excited because we got some tomato flowers. And where there are tomato flowers, there are going to be tomatoes. All right, so right here we have our wildflower patch to help the native bugs to help pollinate and be happy. And over here is another transplant. This was a pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. And as you can see, it is a big pumpkin. He's huge. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how many we get from him. Let's see. Over here, we have, let's see, what is this one? Oh, okay, so this one's the watermelon. And this one is cantaloupe. And it looks like And they're fighting for supremacy. This one is a honeydew that we're gonna have you turn. Start going the other direction. There you go. All right. So they're doing really well. Now up here are the green bean bush plants. I don't know if they're doing well. Honestly, it kind of looks like they're having some trouble, and that's another thing I'm going to have to do some research on. It could be more heat damage. We still haven't put up a like a shelter or a shade, so it might be affecting them. They could also be a little too close together. I'm not 100% sure. So, gotta take a look at that. And finally, our prides and joys currently are corn and green beans and also some butter squash. That is happening over here. As you can see down here, our corn is doing very well. And we're very excited about that. So we have corn in all three of these planters. And in the center here, the sticks are to help with the green beans to climb up. We realized a little too late that the intention was to have the green beans climb up the corn, but we planted the corn at the same time as we did with the green beans, and so lesson learned, we should probably plant the corn a little bit earlier than the green beans next time. So probably by about a week or so. But yeah, otherwise, the green beans seem to be doing really well. Oh, that stick is again, that's a climber. So yeah, and then right over here you can see butternut squash also taken off. So yeah, so that's pretty much, oh, and one other pot of wildflowers. So, and they actually have flowers. So, yeah, pretty excited. So anyway, yeah, it's coming along. Projects that are happening that we hope to see come about soon. Finish a sort of smaller shelf project for herbs. We're also working on a compost bin, and we're also working on a potato bin. So, yeah, and of course, Rashim is working on the benches. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Sorry for taking so long to get you all another update. But as you can see, things are happening fast. They're growing, and most things seem to be doing really well. All right, until next time, stay safe, well, and well fed.